Hello everybody and welcome to episode 30 of the Pentagon Challenge. This, if things go wrong, will be the final episode of my career at Vasco da Gama, Cape Town. I've refused 2 contract offers with the Voyagers and I want to move on once and for all. But just before I begin the big breaking news, I just want to say thank you so much for the great support in the last episode. It was probably one of the better live comms this season. It was an extraordinary turnaround and I'm just so pleased that you guys were able to enjoy it just as much as I did. But now this is the news you want to hear, or maybe not, I don't know. The Orlando Pirates said goodbye to their former manager Roger Dessau, and it looked like I had a faint chance of getting the job. You can just take a look here. Roger Dessau has been dismissed after a year and 141 days, and that left their caretaker manager to take him over for about 2 weeks. And then their final decision, they did not give me an interview. They instead put their money and backing behind Buebe Solomons, who's the now former manager of the team bottom of the Premier League, Polokwane, and that is just infuriating, to be honest. He's just not good enough for a job like this, in my opinion. He's not much better than me even. I think the only reason he got it was because he has the qualification, but he's done very, very little in his career with the likes of Milano United, Golden Arrows and Polokwane. This is his record at Polokwane after nearly 3 years in charge. He only won 26 games, he drew 24 and lost 49, and you can see the club has been in steady decline since his takeover of the team. We'll take another look at those years. So 2016 is when he started. So 2016 he got them about here, then he got them up here, then he's brought them down, and now they're within a game of being relegated or sent to the playoffs. We only have 2 games left in the regular season, but I just feel that's an infuriating decision. Just because he has a slightly better reputation doesn't mean he deserves it on his record. This is just not on. But the regret obviously has to be the fact that I lost to them in the Knockout Cup semi-final. That was the worst result of the season so far. And speaking of Polokwane, we actually drew with them 0-0 in our most recent game, so maybe, just maybe, that got him the job in the end. But the Orlando Pirates, who will be playing Polokwane on the final day, they actually made it to the Champions League group stages after a most extraordinary turnaround against Zamalek of Egypt. You can see this is the point up, where is it? Here. This is when Roger Dessau got sacked. They felt he'd taken the club to new lows and he had to go. But then the caretaker manager, in additional extra time, managed to win the game. So the Champions League group for them looks like this. They've got the other South African team, Bidvest Wits. They've also got ES Tunis, who have won the tournament plenty of times in the past, and then Cotton Sport of Cameroon. So if only I got that job, would have been a shortcut into the Champions League, and that would have turned this series around on its head. But that's the way it's gone. But anyway, let's just take a look at the Premier League one last time. The Black Aces are a point clear of us thanks to that rather silly draw. Black Leopards are 2 points further back. So if I'm going to leave this club how I want to leave, we need to regain that position over the Black Aces. But with only 2 games to go against Chippa United, and I think I have Platinum Stars as well, so lose one of these games and I fear the worst. But today is the big day, my 3rd semi-final of the season, and it's one I simply must win. It's actually at a neutral venue, the EPRU Stadium, but the big prize for the South African FA Cup is not just the prize money, it's also the Confederations Cup is available to the winner. I don't believe the runner-up gets to enter at all, so that could be a big carrot for my successor to join the club and take him to bigger and better things. But if the likes of Solomons can get a high quality job and really not deserving such an honour, then I'll be worried about who is left to take my Vasco da Gama Cape Town team to where it belongs. But anyway, that's just the way I feel. This club has done so much for me and my career, but it's just not quite where I've wanted to end up. I wanted some sort of progress this year. It's not happened. So there's my record thus far. If you haven't seen, I've won 51% of my games with 136 played. So without further ado, we've had one injury problem which took away my plans for today. I'm not changing anybody otherwise, but Enrico Adolf became the latest player to be injured in training, and the fact that I'm still on low temp, low, what's the word I'm looking for, a low intensity, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, apart from Shalar, who has to come into the team, that will be an unchanged lineup from the 0-0 draw. A bit reckless, to say the least. But the last game we played was, of course, this 3-1 thriller. We lost to the Sundowns in stoppage time. Shouldn't have lost, but that's the way it goes. We've beaten Bloemfontein Celtic recently, and we even went a man down, so it was a tactical masterclass that I refused to back down from my attacking philosophy, and we got the winner through Alcardo van Graan. So that's why today's episode is Alcardo van Graan's last stand. So if we have our icon playing like his very best in his very last campaign, then that'll mean a lot. This is how we got to the semi-final, I should mention. Alcardo van Graan scored a brace and Radaby as well to thrash the Black Leopards in a wonderful first half. The Kaiser Chiefs, who are still got an outside shot of winning the title, thrashed us 4-1, and then we had the 0-0 against Polokwane City. So very big build-up to this semi-final. I only hope for the best now. I really can't do anything more. The team really should be comfortable with the occasion, even if it is away from our native Paro Park. We'll check out their lineup in just a minute, but I can tell you anyway, their form is pretty iffy. They're not doing well in the league, and they won't be relegated either. They're too good for that, but it's just something we need to do. We need to score the first goal, and then I've learned the lesson from the Polokwane game and make sure we don't concede. So, it's just a bit of frustration. I wanted that Orlando Pirates job at the end of the year. I haven't got it, so I'll just have to take my frustrations out on poor old Bloemfontein Celtic. So the other semi-final, I believe, is the Free State Stars against Kaiser Chiefs. So he might even struggle to win the final, but who knows. We'll play this semi-final first, see what the other result is, and then we'll build our way up to that final. So we won't go hard on them yet. Doesn't make much sense, but they're going to narrow 4-2-3-1. So that tells me go out wide. We'll need to probably run at the defence and probably float the crosses in. Let's see how that works. So anyway, this is my best 11, bar the injury to Adolf. They're all in pretty good form apart from Ace Sally and Sean McCarthy. They're kind of down in the dumps. But if we have Juanito Manuel at his very best, he could go back to rivals Ajax Cape Town with a cup medal. So let's do it. We really need to win this game. I don't know what the crowd attendance will be. I've heard it's going to be very low. So I just hope my Paro's Pride army will follow me and the team all the way, and make sure Bloemfontein Celtic don't make any noise. So anyway, let's bring on that noise and kick off for this most important game of the season. This is my time. I want to win this game and at least get to the final, so I can say I made it to a cup final and maybe even go for the victory. So Zobani, inside 20 seconds, has been warned for a foul, and we'll just have to ignore that. It's a big stadium, and it looks like Vasco da Gama have done their part with the fans. I just only hope we get the result for them. And the big stand there in the middle, where we're waiting for a first shot on goal. Here's Juanito Manuel, beautiful pass. Nick Giddy saved by Arubi, and it looks like he's pretty unfit, so he might have to shoot on sight. Manuel, Van Graan, McCarthy blocked. It's all Cape Town at the minute. Cleared. Radaby on the opposite flank for some reason, but we've had the better chances but worse possession, so let's encourage this. Let's see a goal. Oh, it's saved again. Mukumelo, Nigidi, Sally, good save. 9 minutes of chaos at the minute. You can see the Bloemfontein Celtic fans are here, so perhaps the TV cam is a little biased in our favour. Malachi to Ngidi, Shalar, Malachi, a bit of a slow build up here. Sean McCarthy beats his man, couldn't find Van Graan though. Radaby to Manuel, come on lad, whip it. It's not good. We'll try one more time. That's probably the end of the highlight now. No, it's not. Malachi back to Shalar. Now there's the end of the highlight. Come on lads, we can do this. Concentrate. It's Nicky. Good block by Boxall, the Kiwi beast. But can we defend the corner? We can. And here is Manuel from Alcardo's pass. Sean McCarthy waits to the last second to touch the ball. He's found Ace Sally. Back to McCarthy. He's won a corner. Great start to this cup final. And that's our third corner if I'm not mistaken. Ngidi goes all the way out to Malachi. Ace Sally. Malachi again. And the midfielders combine. Sally needs help from Radaby. No, he beats his dribbler. Oh, it's side netting. How unfortunate. Yeah, that is 3 corners. I'm not making stuff up. So we need to go fluid, I think. Manuel's fourth corner. McCarthy and Mukamelu saved twice. Absolutely extraordinary. So we're going to shoot on sight. I feel we can break this goalkeeper's spirit. Passion needed. Come on. It's Radaby. Sally, Manuel. No one was there to give it the final touch. What a performance this has been though. Come on, Vasco da Gama. McCarthy shrugs his shoulders as the goalkeeper saves his free kick. It's all about the Voyagers. Come on. This is Malachi. Going backwards here. Shepherded. Zobani. Look at that. We got the ball back within moments of losing it. And here's Sean McCarthy. Oh, he's headed it onto the bar and then over the bar. This is ridiculous. Oh, good save though by Malambo. I don't want to change the strategy until later in the game. Juanito Manuel, shepherded by 2 green shirts. Mukamelo goes route 1. Back to Manuel, only McCarthy is there. But our Ruby saves. We're going to mix up the crosses now. And keep shooting. We're doing good. Come on, Vasco. Here's McCarthy. Is he on? He is! Yes! Alcardo Van Graan's last stand is going to plan. 1-0. Let's concentrate on that. Come on. Yes. Please do not blow this. Please do not blow this. I cannot lose 3 semi-finals in one season. That'll be typical me. Ace Sally breaks. Van Graan, can he turn into the provider? Manuel goes backwards to Radaby. Back to Manuel. And it's hit the post. This is outrageous dominance. Come on. Malachi. Oh, good save from Radaby. Oh, I can't keep up with half of this. Come on, Manuel. Far post. Ace Sally. Kept in. And Mukumelu couldn't even head it out for a goal kick from 6 yards. Not good enough. Come on. That is just out of this world. 16 shots to 1. But we are only 1-0 up. How can we turn this around? Or just make sure we win this? That's a big thought now. Yeah, I think we're okay with the instructions. But Alcardo Van Graan has given us that all-important lead. And we will cherish that. I just need to keep them calm. More of that in the second half is all I can ask for. But what will Bloemfontein Celtic say? If we score the second, I have, great belief we can go on and finish this result, go to the final and just have no pressure from there. Here we go. Bloemfontein Celtic have the kick-off privilege and they're going for goals straight away, but Malachi sends a message to the boys in green. You're not getting away with this game lightly. Here's Sobani Nigjale, well wide, but the keeper had to be absolutely certain of that. Malambo did well. That was only their second shot in 50 minutes. Can turn off these stats. We'll see the Bloemfontein Celtic formation. It's still 4-2-3-1 and that suits us down to the ground really. As long as we're exploiting the wings, we're okay. But unfortunately, this is their chance. Ngopo Zobani goes for a Gaelic Games point, and he's playing the wrong game if he's going to be shooting that high. So now, my first substitution Don't need to make any more changes. I'm happy with that. But we might swap Malachi for Ace Sally, try and boost his rating and guarantee this result. So a poor second half by any standards, but let's just get this job done. Passion is needed. We have to get this winner just to be certain. It's an offside for Manuel. They've brought on a defender themselves. We can do what we like now. We have backup advantage. Falani to Kowalski. Blocked. Oh, a bit of a challenge, and there's an equaliser. It's Nikili, the man who I tried to sign a long time ago, and that's so undeserved. But we have done terribly the second half, and that has to be my fault. I did not change the strategy, but it looks like Bloemfontein Celtic have, and we'll have to, for the love of God, make changes immediately. And I think I'll save Van Graan till last. Come on, lads, this was poor to only get one goal in a absolute phase of dominance and to give one away like that. Come on, it's time to attack now. Don't give a shite anymore. Come on, please don't fuck this up. It's Mukumelo. Oh, it's held by Ruby. Our first shot in a highlight since the first half. Here's Zabani, Niggelli, Falane, Niggelli, good block, but it's Bloemfontein Celtic's half. That's Boxall getting too aggressive, and now we just have to defend this. Motuang is happy to be conservative with the time wasting. Oh, Radaby was alert. Good job. Come on. Come on now. We will make a change on the 90th minute, but it's Bloemfontein Celtic's advantage. We have wasted our fucking third semi-final now. Ridiculous. And Mukumelu is tired, but I'll have to take creative control here and bring on Nidwandwe as a poacher and try and salvage this game. But I am furious. We could not get the job done again. Absolutely shocking. This is why I want to leave. It's just getting outrageous. So we'll be more expressive, roam from positions, and we'll go back to flexible and control. So we'll have to see what was wrong with our passing, but we just need that one goal. I'll be sympathetic, but if they fuck me over one more time, then that's it. Fed up with this crap. Come on. Our passing has been good, so push forward now. Push, push, push. Get the ball into the striker and see if we can get this victory. Come on, Matang gets the free kick. Zabani, Ngopo, Ibrahima. Oh, lovely triangles. It's Kowalski versus Boxall, and it's gone back to Cohen. Nikoli, the right back. Jeez, that is even worse for my ego, to be honest. Come on, Ibrahima. Still can't cope with the triangles, and eventually the shot from distance is held. Only their second shot on target. Come on. Attack now. Come on. I haven't done anything with their formation, so we'll go back to stats. And Larry Cohen gets sarcastic cheers for a yellow card. It's been a very clean game as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's the first yellow. Skippers, number 7. He goes out wide to Manuel. Perhaps he hasn't had such a good game, but we'll forgive him. Here's Skippers, come on! This is your moment. Ah, terrible. And now Niggelli down the other end. He's got the green shirts piling forward. Ibrahima, good save. Radaby keeps it in, but he needs help. And he's got the help eventually, but... oh, God, what am I meant to do here? Okay, we'll start the second half of extra time, but we'll immediately tell him to keep the possession, work the ball into the box, and low crosses, that'll do. We'll stick to positions now. I can't fathom how we're going to win the game any other way. We need to keep the ball while we're tired. I cannot risk another second penalty shootout. And Ace Sally is going to be cautioned for that. I think the referee has seen enough horseplay. No, he's actually very lenient. Come on, demand more. Do your best, guys. I believe in you guys. Come on. Let's do this. Come on. I don't want to go overload. It's not looking great. Come on. I don't really have anyone else who can play up front, do I? Okay, Nagidi can be makeshift striker. He's not going to be any use, but yeah, advance forward for Ndwandwe. Come on. We might keep Radaby back. He must be exhausted at this stage. So, wing back. Yeah, limited fullback. Fair enough. Right, come on. Please, guys. Hey, Sally does get cautioned. And it's a free kick for Bloemfontein. We've got rid of it, but only as far as Zabani. Oh no, keeper! Hits the post and out for a corner. That was even better than the original goal from Bloemfontein. We don't have the white shirts forward. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Now it's over. It's over. Ah, God. 2 penalty shootouts in 2 semi-finals now. I cannot believe what I've seen. Let's just auto-pick. And we'll have to learn our lessons from the original penalty shootout. Ngidi gets to go first. He's the best penalty taker. Right, this is it now. We've lost 1 penalty shootout already this season and we're going again. Kowalski scores for 1-0. Now, with a practically empty stand, just don't look at the goalkeeper. Go for... Oh my fucking God. That was pathetic. And already Bloemfontein have 2 goals scored. Radaby has to score. Thankfully, the keeper went too far in his dive. We need something here. It's Macheki. Yeah, 3-1. It's not looking good. No. Come on, Ace. Good. The keeper again guessed right. But he went too far. We need a keeper moment here. Nick Chopo. Down the middle. And this is it. Ndwandwe to keep us in the shootout and he's missed. I am absolutely flabbergasted. What are we doing? Jesus. Oh, that was even worse than the original. 3 semi-finals, 3 defeats. I knew we should have scored the second goal, but I couldn't risk it. Well, that's my final straw now. I'm leaving. I don't give a fuck anymore. Absolute disgrace how we could not turn that into a victory. Yeah, I'm sorry, defenders, but you should have kept out that goal. I'm fed up of it. Honestly. Christ. Like, I really don't know. That's just ridiculous. Nikili had previously been at one of their clubs, but he hasn't been that influential. It's his first ever goal since that year, like his first ever goal for Bloemfontein anyway, so fucking bullshit. What a horrible week it's been for my virtual manager. That is unbearable. It really is. That is totally undeserved, and I could resign now and, you know, leave it at that, but I don't know, that'll just seem too petty. So actually I didn't notice the Kaiser Chiefs won their semi-final anyway. The 2nd minute goal was enough for them. They were able to defend their goal, but I honestly don't know. That's pathetic. They were just... So I don't know how we didn't save our skins there. I really don't know, but we have the worst penalty takers I've ever seen, and I'm just gutted, really. Alright, well anyway, that's the end of my Vasco da Gama career. I'm going to resign at the end of this Chippa United game, and we'll come back whenever I can find a new job, wherever country that may be in. It's unlikely I can stay in South Africa anymore, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, thank you very much for making this Vasco da Gama portion of the Pentagon Challenge a real success, despite this constant heartbreak, and we'll see you next time for the next portion of the career. So bye for now.